Hello everyone. In this presentation, we are introducing a concept designed around one simple idea. What if describing your business goal in plain words was enough to get a complete workflow blueprint ready to be built? That is exactly what this tool does. So you describe your need, pick or customize a suggestion, and it builds it into a complete workflow or a chain of linked ones. For a development team, that means rapidly generating scenarios across different tech stacks, covering maximum combinations automatically. For the end user, that means describing a business goal in plain language and getting a ready to build workflow based on the user own stack. So let's see how it works. I will describe a business goal and see what the tool builds. So the first use case will be related to client onboarding. So let's start simple. I will just type client onboarding and generate. So the tool suggests multiple use cases, each with different connectors and tech stacks. This is particularly useful for exploring and testing different scenarios. So each one with a description, involved connectors, a trigger, and an outcome. And I can generate more use cases for more scenarios specific to my domain. So I will select the one that matches. I will answer a quick refinement question to narrow down the details. I can, for example, select to update client status in PostgreSQL, and I will build the workflow blueprint. So this is the final results. Now let's say I have a specific scenario using my own stack. For example, a client onboarding flow where we verify their identity, check their EPA status, store the result, then either activate their account or send a rejection key. So I will generate the use cases. This time, because the input is more precise, the tool generates use cases that are tightly scoped to my stack and intent. Each one interprets the keywords differently. This lets me see the different ways my scenario can be structured before committing to one. So I will select the flow that matches my architecture. For example, I will select the identity verification and account activation. So the selected use case can also be tweaked directly for any details. And if it's okay and it's fine, it meets our requirements, we can select this use case, answer the quick refinement question. If we want, for example, I can type it is updated as active, and we build our workflow blueprint. Now let's go further, a real trade finance scenario. The moment a shipment is confirmed, several things need to happen. Issue a bill of lading on Trust, log the transaction in Postgres, archive the document, for example, to AWS S3, and notify the operation team via Gmail. And because blockchain confirmation is asynchronous, this is a good case for linked workflows. So let's start for my first description. The tool identifies the right scope and generates the first workflow use cases options, covering issuance, login, and archiving. So now I will select this use case and build the workflow. Now I will add a linked workflow, a feature that lets you extend your main flow with related workflows, each generated on demand. I can type the trade trust ownership transfer, confirmed, update Postgres, and notify buyer via Gmail. and I will generate a second workflow. So the tool generates a second workflow, handling ownership transfer and buyer notification, fully aware of the context from the first one. More linked workflows can always be added, either by describing what is needed or just type auto so the tool suggests the next workflow, keeping everything connected and consistent and ready to scale with your business. So the connector library is continuously expanded. New integrations and capabilities are added regularly to match evolving business needs.